Chubb joins us for our latest study tips session. This time we're talking about exams and getting to the exam and then writing that exam. I imagine that can be very stressful. I know for myself as a student, just thinking about that exam, and once you get in, sometimes it feels like all that information, just either you spit it out or it's blank. So what are your tips, Aaron, for calming yourself while writing that exam?
Well, definitely good test preparation that we've talked about in the past definitely helps with that. And then included in that preparation is just what you're doing kind of the day before or night before, not sacrificing sleep for that exam, so you're getting a lot of sleep the night before, you're well rested, you've had something to eat. A bit of exercise in the morning is also a good idea, wake the brain up a little bit. During the actual exam, taking a deep breath if you ever get really panicked during the exam, just kind of send a bit of oxygen to your brain, remind your brain that you're not actually in danger from the exam or anything like that. Definitely taking your time, reading through the questions carefully, understanding where the points lie in the exam, so you're not wasting a lot of time on something that's worth very little points when something that's worth a lot more goes by without a lot of time on it. With multiple choice, you definitely want to going with your first answer unless you have a really good reason to change that. So using logic when you're deciding which answer to pick, not just going with your not just changing at the last minute or thinking maybe the prof wants this instead of that. Going with a rational, logical reason to choose your answer, and stick with your initial answer unless you have a good reason to change it.
And Aaron, what if, say, you're a student who maybe it takes them a little bit longer, like you find that time crunch is really what's getting you? Or do you have any tips for maybe not watching the clock, or if you do need extra help, does the university offer help for students who need a little bit longer with tests?
Yeah, so definitely planning your time, looking to see if you have 90 minutes of time and you have 90 questions. Obviously, it's going to be a minute a question or so. So budgeting your time is something we recommend for all students. If students find that they're consistently not having enough time to do their exams, no matter how much effort they put in, they could go and get it tested and see if they do have a learning disability. And we do have accommodations for that. So students who do have a learning disability can get accommodations through our accommodated learning center and get extra time on the exams, or writing the exam in a room by themselves if they find that other students in the classroom distract them.
Thank you so much, Aaron, for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That is this week's Study Tips.